Yo, Wagwan is that guy. Quality of this video, mediocre. I'm just wanted to get this shit recorded. I got some traveling to do, some mountains to explore, and some videos to get up here for the Christmas rush. So today we are actually going to be doing a video on subscribers' dreads. So make sure you stay tuned, stay subscribed. This is Not Nation. Yes, getting right into subscriber dreads, man. Always a bless having these episodes taking place. Hit me up on Snapchat at Mob Media or on Instagram, Not Nation, and you can send me in your pictures. The next one will be from Instagram. This one is from Snapchat, but bear with me. Yo, this dude's locks looking pretty fantastic, actually. I like the color of them. He's got that natural blonde happening, and the length is pretty, like, just out of baby dread stage. The baby dread stage, anything before this length, like 4 or 5 inches, they tend to stick up on their own in that stage. But like for this, for example, might be baby dreads, but his hair was long when he started his dreads, so looks like they've been crocheted into shape. New growth coming in as freeform or crocheted over time as well. Pictures like this show us that he has some blunted tips happening. Makes me think about the crochet hook. Can definitely be achieved with hair like this as a type 1 hair. Crochet hook being best friend. These rubber bands, though, you don't really need them in there. Rubber bands you actually don't really need for dreads in general at all. A lot of people use them, especially people with type 1 hair, but you actually don't really need them. Especially if you're crocheting, you could just crochet those tips where the rubber bands are, and they will stay in that way as well. So just try to avoid rubber bands if you can. And yeah, his hair looking high topped as well. It looks pretty good. Keep the journey going. Let us know how you are maintaining those roots when they come in. This is a video of me on the trampoline. I just took the trampoline down, actually. I'm gonna bring it over to my brethren's house, who lives in the escarpment, because I don't have any room for it anymore. But backflip while toking the spliff, holding it down. These dreads here with the hearts all around them, looking pretty short, high top once again. A lot of people have this look going on. The high top dreads, tapered sides. I just think it's the easiest way to get clean looking lines around the face and the shape of your outline and whatnot. And it looks like these dreads are pretty new as well. They're not even really down to his eyebrows just yet. Dude, this guy's fro looking dangerous. It's like a tapered out fro type. I would want to say a type 2C hair. Type 2C hair does dread very well. Any method that you use. And this guy here is in September. And from the fro to that is actually pretty good transition. They've dropped down a lot as well. And they're pretty thin. They look like they might have been crocheted into place, maybe even interlocked to be that thin. Seven months in. They're looking good though, man. Just keep it up. You know, be patient. Double the length that you're at right now and you'll be impressed with how far the maturity will come of these locks. And the headband. The headband is a pretty cool look too. I like it. This guy says, when I had my dreads, I had them for about 3 to 4 months. Got rid of them because he missed running his hands through his hair. Dumb reason, but I regret it. So it is a dumb reason. You know, when you have dreads that are mature, you can still run your fingers through your hair. They'll be solid enough that you can still make that happen. It's just not as flowy, but it's still possible. Is there any tips you have? My hair is really thick. Just freeform them back in, dude. Maybe use a crochet hook if you need to, but take the freeform route. That's what I'm always preaching these days to people. The more freeformers, the better. This guy says he wants dreads inspired by young Lil Wayne. Young Lil Wayne definitely had the most inspirational dreads of his time there. This was the exact look that got me interested in dreadlocks as well when I saw Lil Wayne, maybe like 6 months before this length. He was really holding it down, and check it, his hairline is superb here as well. He's got that full taper, full head of hair, thinner locks here, and this can be achieved actually by crochet hook. Probably the best way to achieve this because they're kind of thicker than the average twist that people would get. So crochet hook would actually do quite well to mimic this style. And this is what he's done. So he's kind of twisted them to be, if he leaves these like this and just lets them thicken up and mature, they will start to look like Wayne's a bit more. He could also let them Congo up from here as well to start letting them thicken up as well. Just don't let them separate. Don't separate them when they're growing in. But yeah, it looks cool. And he's actually kind of got the look going down pretty well so far. So all I can say is just keep them growing, keep them maturing, and they'll thicken up. Hey man, you helped me a lot with my dread journey. Thanks so much. I've had my dreads for 3 months. Baby dreads. Twist and rip, back combing, put some rubber bands in. The 4th pick was from the day I started them, and this is a 2-month period. So here's his picks when he's starting them around. We got these locks coming in here. Again, you don't really need the rubber bands on there. I would take them out, let your hair kind of knot up on their own. Yeah. And he's got them bleached as well. Pretty cool look. Keep it up. Keep it up. This dude's dreads, he says 9 months. Started off as box braids, washed them, and let them do their own thing. Crazy. Box braid dreads, always interesting to see how they would form out. These ones looking pretty freeform. I like the clumps going on the side here. They're going to make for some real cool Congos coming out. And I like how the tips of his dreads are actually kind of thicker than some parts down the shaft. So really cool looking dreads that this dude's got going on here. Excited for your Congos, bro. Next here we got some thinner, longer type 2 hair. Looks real knotted. Tips are pretty wispy. Yeah, the tips are real wispy, but most of the dread is actually pretty locked up, so there's no concern for these to be coming out at all in the wash or whatever. Pretty locked and solid. Keep up the good growth. Really digging those. Love the channel. Keep up the great work. This guy doesn't even have dreads. Oh, a little bit of dreads here. Baby dreads here. Pink dreads. Rubber bands once again. Guys, ditch the rubber bands if you can. You don't need them. Screw the rubber bands. That's the biggest thing, is you don't need the rubber bands. But to each their own. Cool little side ponytail there. Pink dreads. Looking pretty cool. Missed my dreads. You might have cut them off already. Aw, shit. Had my dreads for 3 weeks. School made me cut them. Yo, bun fire to any Babylon system makes you cut your hair. So annoying. And these dreads were sick too. Too bad. R.I.P. those dreads, bro. They were looking great. These dreads here looking pretty natty. I like this freeform action coming in here. Looks like the sun's hit them quite well. Made those tips a little bit more bleachier naturally than what they once were. Towel rub for 2 days. What type 4 hair will do this? You don't need to towel rub very often. 2 days and you got some locks pretty much started. You could just let them freeform in, Congo up from here, thicken up, or you can keep on rubbing them to get them thinner, to have more dreads. Choice is up to you. But they definitely looking lit. Yeah, these are considered dreads, very early stage, and your hair is very curly, so you will actually get more unique of a form happening with these locks. So I would say keep doing what you're doing, bro, because they're looking good. They're looking really good. Keep it up. From Bleach Bangs, High Top Dreads, your channel convinced me 3 months ago to have dreads. What? That's the sickest to hear. I love seeing people that get inspired from this channel to start dreads on their own, because that's a very minimal I want out there. That's the very least for people to get that inspiration from this channel. So job bless that it's working. And this guy's real swaggy. What? Yo, these are doing legit. Trust me. Real Sideshow Bob on them, bro. Keep it up. My hair is straight and curly. As I know the best option would probably be twist and rip. How do you section your dreads like Trapstar, Lil Pump? Just very plentiful. Brick-like layout. There's a pattern that's like laying bricks. Google that and you'll see kind of like how to lay out your sections, and that's pretty much what they did. Brick pattern sections. Oh, Trapstar and Lil Pump. Oh jeez. And here we got use a sponge for 3 months and now I'm freeforming. Cool, yo. I like to see this look. Freeform sponge method. You don't need the sponge no more, just freeform them from in here on, bro. Appreciate the video. Keep on locking. Stay strong, stay natty. This dude's locks here looking real tight to the scalp. Real scalpy looking. These are probably interlocks on like a type 2 hair. That scalpage just kind of scares me a bit. But if you like it, then keep on doing it. Just don't get scalpy too often, you know. Every few months is okay. What? These freeforms looking crazy. Type 2 hair, and they're braided up. Real interesting. I like this look. You know, it's like a I don't give a fuck look. 0 fucks given. Booyah. These locks looking dope too. A lot of people on the high top game. The high top game is lit these days. I like it. Kind of like freeformed as well. Could have started with a sponge here. Type 4 hair. Sponge method. Twist and rip for a month and a half. Any tips? Just let them grow, man. Honestly, my tip is to hold on for a year. Don't touch them. See what they look like. And you'll be impressed. Then separate them after a year. You'll be impressed. These dreads, pre-trim, pure freeform. Started off with spiky afro. Let it grow. Yeah, those are dope, man. They're looking real thick too. I like that look. Just keep them growing. They're gonna be real Bob Marley like. Trust me. It's legit. These dreads, high topped, short form. Got some jewelry in there. Jewelry's looking pretty nice. And it looks like the tips have been bleached a little bit as well. So keeping it icy, pretty legit. Good dreads, man. I'm liking those. Keeping it up. No products ever used for almost a year. Cool. These ones looking like Trapstar actually. Legit. I like the color. And he went with the X-tenation. And he went with the XXX Tentacion look too. Everyone doing that tribute these days. Everyone tributing X on this Yinyang locks. It's pretty dope. And yeah, these locks looking pretty blunted. They're looking real mature, even though they're really short. Kind of looking like they might have been interlocked a little bit. Got some high top dreads here once again. A little bit of color in there, a little bit of jewelry in there. High top locks coming down to the eyebrows. Pretty good length to start the journey, or to be at in the journey. Embrace it, bros. Some good locks. Stay patient. That's legit. These locks as well. Don't get them twisted, bro. Just keep on growing it as they are and separate as needed. Don't twist these up. You'll be more unique as freeforms, bro. Trust me. Go Florida style. Lastly here, bro just started sponge method. Any tips? Also, would it be long to get a dread or two strand? Any tips? Just keep on using the sponge for a bit more. Let your hair grow out and separate as needed. No, I wouldn't get like a twist or anything. I like this look a lot. Keep this look going and build like a base of natty new growth. A little fro, and yeah, that'll keep it real healthy and thick too. Yeah, these are looking really cool. Keep that shit up. And lastly here, Dreadhawk improving every day. I think he was mentioning the back is not locking up as much as the front. There will always be a time when one area locks quicker than the other. The best thing to do is honestly just be patient. If your front locked in 6 months and your back, expect it to lock in 12. It might take twice as long as other areas, but just believe me, it will lock in time. Just be patient. Stop playing with it. Stop touching it. Stop worrying about it and live your life and be happy. But this Dreadhawk looking pretty cool. The color, the red, is popping out. The sides shaved down. Really interesting look. Holding it down. So I'm going to end this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this subscribers dread edition. The next one will be from Instagram. Start sending me your pictures there on Instagram at knotlocks. Hit me up as a follow as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. So peace out. One love. Stay happy at Nazi. And I'll see you in the next Dreadlock update. Adios.